What's up, YouTube? Your boy Preach Divine back with yet another video, right? This video here, I'm going to be extremely transparent, okay? I'm going to be extremely vulnerable about something that I learned about myself recently, okay? I've been hearing or listening to certain conversations in the last few years, and a lot of them I didn't think applied to me, okay? But in order to grow and self-improve, you have to truly be optimistic to listening, okay? And while doing this, I realized there's a few components to why I was the way that I was with dating. Okay. Number one, raised by my mom. Okay. Being raised with only your mother and no father figure or no dad in the picture. And even if your dad was in the picture, he didn't exhibit and display masculine alpha traits, right? It affects you as a man, okay? If you never saw how a man is supposed to conduct himself, how a man is supposed to act, do you think you really know? Do you think you truly know? You would not, okay? So my mom raised me majority of my life. My father was incarcerated, came home when I was 17. From 1 to 17, he was incarcerated. I was almost 18 when he came home. Okay? And I truly think, no, not even think, I truly know that seeing my mother with all of the struggles and things she'd been through as a single mom, extremely strong black woman, right? She did the best she could, right? But seeing the things that she went through, I was just like, damn, right? I understand myself more now. I took on so many projects that I should have never took on because of what I saw with my mom, right? Thinking that I'm a strong man, I can help her be a better woman. I can help her raise her kids, right? Tolerating way too much, compromising way too much of my self-happiness to appease others. I realized that this was because of what I saw my mom go through, right? And the lack of a masculine male figure, I wasn't taught to value my happiness first. I wasn't taught to know my worth and tolerate less. Right? When you're surrounded by a bunch of women, you listen to women talk. Right? So if a male was listening to women talk, how does he become a man? Right? Now I can say that I have always been more masculine than most, but there are some areas that I could have been better at. There are some things that I could have avoided, right? And the other thing is this, what I realized. Abandonment issues is why I used to rush into relationships, right? I'm rushing in something new because I wanted to work so bad, right? Because of my abandonment issues, because of me being in foster care, because of my dad not being in my life, right? Just wanted to hold on to anything. And I lost myself. Now in my life that I'm working and only care about self, I have seen so many improvements already. right? So when you have lack of masculine male figures in your life, surrounded by women, it doesn't show you how a man should be. And a man should be masculine as fuck. Tolerate no nonsense. All right? For example, my mom. Love my mom to death. Right? But there was a lot of things that I used to convey to my mom about that I was going through dating-wise. And initially, she'd be like, oh, fuck her, blah, 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 blah. You know, the usual, she fucking defend her son, right? And then 2 weeks go by. Oh, son, you know how us women are. We get emotional. Give her another shot. You think a masculine alpha male will say that after someone disrespect you? After someone fuck you over? Absolutely not. Right? So that definitely played a factor into why I tolerated the things that I should have not. Also, love my mom to death. I used to be a mama's boy. Mama's boy. I'm nowhere near like I used to be back in the day. Right? But when you see your mother struggle the way that I did, right? When you're not surrounded by male figures, right? What other choice did I have? You know? Nothing wrong with loving your mom. Nothing at all. Right? But men, little boys, right? They need that father figure. And that's why I feel so bad and so much empathy for children that are raised without both parents. Because I think both are a factor for a very flourishing, great childhood. Right? And like I said, a synopsis of what we are talking about, right? Some of the reasons for why I tolerated too much was because the lack of a male figure or was surrounded by strong masculine male figures and abandonment issues, right? You have to be extremely diligent when it comes to being vulnerable. Okay? Because if you're not, you open the door for someone to break your heart. Don't nobody want that. Be patient. She out there. It's millions of them. Millions upon millions. They out there. No rush. Work on self. Be assiduous to your aspirations. Be disciplined. That's the only way that you can truly be happy. You have to work on self first. And when that woman is ready to come in your life, right? You are ready to receive her with open arms because you worked on self. A lot of people don't work on self. And this video right here is me being vulnerable and telling you guys that I had to work on self. And I have seen a tremendous difference in myself already. And I'm loving it, right? So I hope this video helps some of you guys. If you like the video, comment, subscribe. Talk to y'all later.